So in this video, we're going to talk about silence. In previous videos, we talk about instrumentation, orchestration, tempo change, modulation, all sorts of really fun things that composers can use in their tool belt to score a film. But the one thing that we haven't talked about that I think is probably one of the most crucial components of what makes a score a great score is the use of silence, the space between the phrases. When I do workshops about film scoring, I often tell people, me choosing not to score is actually scoring. I'm scoring silence. I'm using rest. Allowing space allows the audience to internalize what happens within the score, allows the narrative breath to breathe and move forward. Long story short, the film is about a mother who experiences grief. She discovers that her son has passed away during the war, and two army officers show up to her doorstep delivering a letter. And in this scene we're watching, there's this commotion that happens, that this letter's delivered, and she realizes that her son has passed away. And so instead of having underscore the entire way, I chose to have spaces for pause, for dramatic effect, to give more lift to the scene.
Mrs. Thompson, on behalf of the President of the United States and a grateful nation,
Not Andrew.
Ma'am, Corporal Andrew Thompson, the United States War Office would like to offer its condolences.
Rebecca. Please. Do not fret, my child.
So what I wanted to show first and foremost about this is that there's the space between the phrases. There's stops in the music for people to hear them cry, to hear the Foley, to hear the sound of the bugs in the background, just everything to make it a very real, emotional scene. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the music, actually. So if you look at this right here, there's the viola parts, and then there's the cello parts. So I had the violist play comp 3 little portions. And then if you notice right here in the music, there are these train tracks. And so what I did was essentially had them play these phrases, and then there was a stop and then a rephrase. And the reason I did that is because I didn't want to per se score to the picture. I wanted to capture different chords and phrases and edit them together with the music, because I had an idea of what I wanted, but I was scoring off of a script. I wasn't scoring off of the scene. So I wanted to be able to move stuff around. So here's the music isolated by itself. And if you notice actually right there, this is the only presence of bells or celeste that occur in the whole score. The whole score is piano and viola and cello. And I chose to put the Celeste here because she's reflecting on the youth of her son and realizing that he's not going to come home. And so bells evoke childlike emotion. And so that's why I chose to put the bell over that portion. It's a lot of space there. And some of the space happens on the cuts, and some don't. On the cut, meaning when it hits a certain frame. So it's just all these cluster chords with this space between. And we end on the 5 chord. I don't resolve it. The 1 is here, and so we end on the 5. So not resolving the scene makes the scene feel uneasy. It would be easy just to go da da to end on the 1 chord to make it a cadence, 5 to 1. But not ending the cadence makes it unresolved. So now we're going to watch it with the audio to see where the phrases occur with the actor's response.
Oh, what on earth?
Mrs. Thompson, on behalf of the President of the United States and the grateful nation...
So she waves him away. Long pause. You hear the cicadas in the background. There's the bells.
Not Andrew.
Ma'am,
That's on the phrase.
Corporal Andrew Thompson.
He doesn't know what to say. There's a space there.
The United States War Office would like to offer its condolences.
Rebecca. Please. Do not fret, my child.
And then we cut to the next scene. And so had I just done score the entire way through, it could have complemented the scene and it could have been beautiful, but I really wanted to have sparseness to it. I really wanted the audience to feel what this character is feeling the loss and the grief, and then the acceptance of it. And grief is such a human emotion, and so I really wanted to capture that with the score. So as you can see, having poignant spaces helped lift the scene. Like I said, had it been scored the entire way through, there could have been some moments that could have been lost. And so had I scored over all this portion of the music, it would have just left, I feel like it didn't allow me to really, truly capture the experience of what this woman was experiencing. Now, the final thing I will say about this is that while there is space between the phrases, I did put a big reverb on the strings. So as soon as they stop, the reverb is still going on. So there's a little bit of presence. So it's not just play a chord and complete silence. So if we go back and listen. So you hear the pedal from the piano is sustained. The string reverb's really high. So I wanted to have a little bit of that carry over through the space, but I didn't want it to be super, have a lot of harmonic content. I just wanted it to be supportive. So I hope you can get a better grasp on the importance of silence. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I mentioned earlier, there is a lot of material that I've already covered. You can check it out in this link right here. But if there's something that I haven't covered and you would like to see a video on, please drop a comment below and I'll do my best, or shoot me a message. I hope this channel has been helpful for you all. It's been great for me to explain my process and give back to the film composer community. There's a couple other videos that I have coming up that I'm really excited to shoot. And thank you again so much for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I have a great time working on this series. It's just tough to always find time to break away to do it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care.